He just looks like he's got a real one on.
That's a good fish.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful fish.
All right. Doug Toback from Corazon Charters here. We had the best time fishing with Jimmy and the rest of the crew from On the Water. Had a great day and started out with a bang and it ended with a bang when it got nice and we were able to concentrate on the fluke. So we were really fortunate to be able to cover such a wide variety of fish, from bonito, false albacore. We saw mahi-mahi, didn't hook up with them, but we saw them. And then the bottom fish variety, fluke, ling, and sea bass. It was just a spectacular day. We're able to do this just using 2 rods, a slow pitch outfit and then a more traditional jigging outfit, and match that with our Lexa 300 HD. We use this for fluking, for sea bass, jigging striped bass, and we'll even every once in a while use it for live baiting striped bass. When we move up and we need something a little bit heavier, we'll use our Harrier X in a XH weight, matched up with a Saltiga 35 2-speed reel. What's interesting about this outfit is that we can use it everywhere from live lining for striped bass all the way to yellowfin jigging. For live lining striped bass, because it's got the lever drag, it's really easy to let the bait out and keep control of the bait. We'll also use it for mojo fishing, and the 2-speed reel comes into play really nicely when we're reeling in the mojos and we're checking the baits. We also take it offshore and we will use it to jig for yellowfin when the yellowfin are up to about 70 pounds. These 2 rods cover just about 75% of the fishing that we do on the Corazon. I'm gonna show you how we rig and tip our Fluke high-low rig. So we have our high-low rig, and there's really a couple different ways to do it. So we use the Easy Squid strips on our boat, and we find that these strips cull out big sea bass and large fluke. The way it works is there's a mesh grid that holds this together and it dissolves in the water, giving off a scent. And what happens is we'll tip our high-low with bait and it enhances the scent of the bait. And if the bait gets picked off the hook, you still have the Easy strip that's sitting on it. So now let me show you how we rig it. So we take the strip and we cut it long ways in half like this. And what this does is this creates a good profile and also stretches the use of each pack that you use. All right, so we cut it all the way down. This is almost like an arts and crafts project, but it's really quite simple. Now we have 2 long strips, and then what we'll do is we'll cut about 3 to 4 inches off. And we'll do that for the whole strip. And then we just put the strip right on the high-low. And what we'll do early in the season is we'll fish 2 strips on the high-low rigs, on both of them, and we'll tip them with a spearing. Put a spearing, 1 or 2 spearing on each one. It creates a nice profile. Later in the season, what we'll do is we'll tip the top one with a Fight Club 6-inch grub. And we'll put the 6-inch grub on, and we'll tip that either with a little strip bait or a spearing. As the season moves on even further, what we'll do is we'll also tip the bottom one. Now we can either, on the bottom one, we can use the 5-inch grub, we'll put that right on, or we'll put another 6-inch on the bottom as well. And if you find during the day that you're getting a lot more attention on a little bit smaller of a profile, we'll sometimes put the 5-inch on the top. But that's the way we rig our high-low rigs, and sort of one of our secret sauce things. We've had a lot of success, and we are really glad that we found and figured out how to use these baits.
My name's DJ with Corazon Fishing Charters, and we're gonna be talking about how to maximize your time in the water when bottom fishing, or really any other type of fishing. So for us, these are our Fluke setups, our Daiwa Lexa reels with our Harrier rods. And what we do on the boat is we run snap swivels on everything. This one's a little bit bigger for the sake of you guys being able to see, but what we do is we'll rig everything to these snap swivels. And to keep our rigs handy, one of the little tricks we learned is you keep everything on a pool noodle. So right here, you got a little high-low rig right off the pool noodle. Easy enough. grab our snap swivel, and we'll put this guy in, and then you're done. Let's throw a sinker on here. Then after this, you're just about ready to fish, besides baiting up. And why this is beneficial is when you break off, let's say you're fishing a lot of structure, especially when bottom fishing, if you break off, all it takes is bring it up, you still have your snap swivel, undo it, take what's left of your rig off, go back, grab another rig, and repeat the process. Breaking off is inevitable, but with this method, it's much faster, much easier to change baits. And you can take this and you can transfer it to different types of fishing as well, whether it's you're throwing lures, you're doing anything. This method allows you to be in the water for the most amount of time, and that's how we maximize our fishing time. Today we're gonna be talking about rigging spoons for bottom fishing, specifically for fluke. So here we have our rig. It's a pretty simple rig. It's gonna be a 3-way swivel with about 12 to 18 inches of line down to your sinker, then about 2 to 3 feet of a dragging loop. Now with the spoons, you have quite a few options as far as color. You have your bigger spoons. Personally, I prefer the smaller spoons right here. And you have a lot of options with these. You have different colors in your teasers you can put on. And what you do, it's real simple. You just unlock it. You can throw it on a spoon. Then you have a full rig made up. What you do here, clip this guy. Your 3-way swivel will go to your main line, and then we'll loop in our sinker on the bottom. Now with these spoons, when the drift starts to get a little bit fast, they're extremely beneficial, especially with faster drifting boats. So you can put a heavier lead on, you can get that bait to kind of drag along the bottom. And as you're moving, this bait will spin around and it'll call out, the big presentation will call out some really big fish. On our boat, we use the M3 tackle spoon system. We personally like it. It's a great company, and you have the ability to change all your components within the rig. So if you have color preferences, you have the option to put whatever color you prefer, different teasers. They make fabric teasers. They also make the silicone teasers. You have a lot of options for whatever you prefer to fish. Whatever your color preference is, M3 Tackle has you covered, making it super easy to change your rigs on the fly. The fluke rig we use is the M3 Tackle high-low rig with the floating heads. This is our rig right here. We prefer this rig because the way it sets up in the water, most teaser rigs, they will float down. This rig with the floating heads, it'll get that bait away from the main line, presenting a lot better to the fish. Most fish, when you see them in the ocean, they're swimming horizontally, not vertically. So you don't want your bait sitting vertically. You want to drag it right in front of the fish's face, right in the strike zone. And with the M3 Tackle, high-low rigs, we've seen a lot of success getting those baits in the strike zone, calling out a lot of big fish.